Yesterday we have discussed the topics, right? We have discussed day before yesterday, like indexing, slicing, counting, insert, pop, extend, copy, sorting, assigning order, list comprehension, and what is tuple, why we use tuple, and tuple indexing, where it's copying format, like what is set. Next, we have seen the properties of set and how we'll be using them. We have implemented practically, right, in the code format. We have seen the add method, update method, pop, remove, clear, union. Union is nothing but, as I told you yesterday itself, union is like these all operations which we use in sets. Like normally we use in sets, right? In sets topic we use many concepts, right? Like union, intersection, subset, superset, minus, plus, that is addition, subtraction of set values. Used to know, right? First, tell me, am I audible to you guys? Are you hearing any disturbance? All right. Have you understand yesterday's class? I'm getting into new topics today. I was getting only one person is reacting to my questions. I think all the other just kept their phone aside. All right. You don't have any questions, right? I'm moving into the next topic. If you have any question, just ping me up, or else just ask me directly. If you have any doubts, even you have any doubts, you just ask me when the class is. I'll be telling you, and I'll be clearing them. We have completed up to union, right? Now today's concept is intersection. In intersection concept, it is similar to the set concept. Like any two, if we take any kind of two sets, the common elements of those sets where we removed, and the only extra elements will be taken. Put your hands down, guys. Thank you. If I am not audible, just tell me so that I can check what was the issue. Okay. Intersection, right? You can see here, let's take variable equals to 10, Ankit 56.7, true. Ankit and 56.7. If I take another variable as 10 Ankit, 56.7 true Ankit, India false. If we do intersection with variable 2, what we get? We'll get the values like 56.7 true and Ankit, because we are having the Ankit true 57.7 and 10 as common, right? So this is said to be intersection. I'll be showing you the code for it so that you can understand. Guys, join fastly. If any of your friends are offline, just ask them to join fastly, because it will not disturb or affect the class, right? Because almost time will be wasting here just by admitting all, because even these people will be again leaving the meeting and they'll be joining again. Alright, let's see the coding part later. Rather than that, we'll be completing the theory part now for a while until your friends have joined, like until 7:15 or something. After that, we'll be closing the lobby also. Yeah. Intersection. It is in intersection. Sorry. In intersection, we'll use only the common values, like common elements in a set. We'll get the output as only the common values in the sets, because it will only consider uh, which were uh, which were in the set A. If we take it as set A, the set A values should be in set B, or set B value should be in set A. If any other value which is not in set A or set B, it will not be considered. Like we have done this in our schooling at 6th or 7th standards, sets concept. Even in colleges, will be learning in some probability subject. We'll be having in probability concepts. Even sets concept also will be having in some M1 or M2 in your college. So next, minus is nothing but just subtraction, where if we take a values like 10, 20, 10 Ankit, true, 100 Ankush, if I take these values, I'll be taking B as some variable 2 as 10, Ankit true, India false. I'll be taking some different values. So I want the difference between the both variables. Like the both sets. I want difference between both sets. So what we do? So we'll be writing a code like print variable dot difference of variable. So that or we'll be writing print variable minus variable 2. So that we'll get Ankush and 100. But why? Because we are subtracting values from A to B. That is A minus B. That is var minus variable 2. I'll be telling the code later. See here. If we minus from variable to variable, like variable 2 it is, variable 2, variable minus variable 2, the common elements will be removed and the elements which were left in variable 1 will be getting as an output. But why? Because we want the subtraction of A minus B. So if the set consists of A and B sets are consisting of common values, those will be eliminated here in subtraction, and the values which are not in common will be taken into consideration. This is how it works. Next, go to unique. In unique, what we get, I think this is a concept we haven't gone through, right? You can see the sets here. Variable 1 equals to 10, Ankit 57.7, true Ankit 56.7, and 100. And variable 2, 10, Ankit 56.7, true Ankit, India false. Why do we use this? And why we got India, Ankit, India false 100? Why do we get these outputs? We want to get the symmetric difference. Will not be having these values not false, it's only 100. False, no, 100 India and false. So we want a symmetrical difference of variable. So what we did, we have eliminated all the values. We will be taking the unique values which are not in the sets. So we got 100, India and false. Unique values are nothing but the values which are not in the sets, like which are not common in the sets. This is what we get. Next, get into dictionary. Like dictionary is one kind of data structure where we represent a group of objects as a key value pair. Like if I take, um, let me take a real life example. If we want to make coffee, we'll be saying, uh, we'll be going for like sugar, right? If you want to prepare coffee, we want milk, sugar, those kind of things, right? This is what it looks like. Just a minute. It is just like a key value pair, and where it has indexing and slicing will not work here. Where we have done indexing and slicing for list and for tuple, we have done indexing and slicing, right? Indexing is nothing but will be getting the position of the number, index position of the number, where slicing will be getting the exact element. We'll be removing any kind, we'll be getting only the wanted elements, or we'll be removing all other elements rather to get the element we want. This is called indexing and slicing. You already know. Insertion order is preserved. In this, we'll be having insertion order where heterogeneous elements are allowed. Heterogeneous means, you know, homogeneous and heterogeneous, right? Homogeneous is nothing but consisting of many kind of elements. Consisting of only one element, where heterogeneous is consisting of many elements. Where mutable in nature, it cannot be append or delete or something. Where key must be unique but duplicate values are allowed. Key should be unique. It can be unique, but duplicate values are also allowed. If we generate some key, if I say some sort of if we consider taking some sort of veggies or any kind of thing, what we get, for example, sorry, for example, let's see this code. Let's see the code. we should get let's take variable name equals to Ankit. If I say vegetable, we'll be writing some kind of brinjal, tomato, like that. In the same way, which is belongs to this set, name category, we'll be writing Ankit. We need to print the variable, whereas we want the type of variable it is. We'll be running this. Before running, we have to save the code. I'll be saving into the practice program. You can see here it is a dictionary type, whereas it was printed, the name was printed as Ankit. If I do the same with the name that was to name, if we write name is let me run this. Let's see what it print. See here, it hasn't took the value which is given before, like which is given previously. It has taken the value which is passed to the name in the latest. It will be taking the latest value where it will not. You can see that the previous value it hasn't taken, whereas when I give the name as Sudha, it got printed in the on the console, because it will not take. It will be replacing the if the name of the variable is same, it will be replacing the what's a doubt? Mr. Banvis Singh Shikawat. What's a doubt? That's why always I put your mics off. Even the people who get the doubts were unable to ask, or even you guys will not ask any doubts, right? I'll be keeping your mic shut. know. Just shut up. You tell the class today. Mr. Banvi Singh Shikawat is going to teach you the class today. I'll be staying calmly. You'll be telling the class today. What's your problem? If you have any problem, you can get out of the class. No need of sitting here and making stupid noises. We don't have that much patience to bear all these kind of stuff. We are not teaching you simply, right? We don't want to entertain you, right? Are we teaching simply for time pass? It's really annoying. If anyone want to leave, you can leave now. I don't have any objection. I don't want any disturbance in my class. I was just letting the mic on. I was not closing the mic access because if you get any doubt or if you are not clear with the concept, you will be asking me a doubt or you will be asking something. I'll be telling you about the topic. That's the reason I was not muting all your mics. I can take out the mic access. He was very talented that he haven't joined with his name or rule number. You guys will feel very proud of it. I know. If I disable mic for you, will you guys will talk or say the topic, any of the topic in the which I have discussed, which we discussed in the previous classes? Are anyone able to do that? Literally no one. It's just time wasting, not nothing more than that. I don't know who was the guy, but you people will know who was the guy. Even we have attended lots of internship classes when we are in graduation. We never done this. We never done this kind of activities. If we wanna listen, we'll listen, or else we'll be exiting the class. Rather than muting you guys. Like rather than taking the mic access to my side, I'll be keeping like that. I hope you will not make this repeat again. It will not be repeated again, right? In that case, I'll be gonna take the class. If I get the noise again, I'll be definitely complaining to the higher authority people. And I'll never give you the access to your mics again. And they, because you are very happy for that, I think. You will never utter a word from your mouth. Actually, we are in this concept, right? Where in dictionaries, if we give the name, the original name, like if we give Ankit as a previous name, right? What we have given Sudha as the latest name, latest character or latest string. It will be taking only the value as Sudha because it was the latest thing, right? Ankit will not be taken. For example, let's see here. They have taken name as Ankit, age as 21, address as Kanpur, where print A of age. We want only age. We don't want any of the details. So what we do, we just ask to print age. Guys, am I audible? Actually, connection was little up and down. Am I audible? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we want age here, right? So we have a print. We want to print like variable age. So what will get the output as? We'll be getting the output as 21. Next, let's get to pop option. We have already know how to use pop option, right? Even if you guys don't know, I'll be telling you now. See this. We want to pop the name from this. Popping is nothing but deleting. It's clear. We know about stacks, right? In stack, we'll be using two options, two methods like push or pop. Pushing an element to a stack is just like inserting, whereas popping an element from the stack, like or any kind of set is or dictionary is just like deleting. Let's see this code. We'll be executing this code now. Print statement is used for getting output. as everyone knows this. I think you guys are not at all practicing, but programming languages are pretty hard if you don't practice. Even if we don't practice if we start practicing now, we'll be understanding a little, even we'll be getting doubts so that we can rectify any errors just by clearing the doubts. Just try to practice more and more. Just take more and more examples from the Google or any kind of the websites or any kind of YouTube channels, but try to practice. Only practice makes a man perfect. We used to hear this. Even if you know the logic, if you know what the thing is happening here, but without practicing, we don't know why we are using these kind of operators or keywords or variables. So we have so this thing you should remember, like you have to practice. Even if you know the theory part, practical part is very important. Yeah, make all kind of noises. I'm not bothering about it. Make any kind of noise. I'm not bothered about it. Everything will be recorded. That Banwe Singh Shikawat or something. He will be watching by our HOD or principal, or the person, the big. What can I tell you? The sir who have done that sound. Even he will be awarded with a good prize from your HOD or principal. They'll be get to know how our students are good at doing these kind of sounds. You should feel shame on yourself. This is the better option I can do for you. This is the only better thing which can be done. I'll be doing this from tomorrow before I'll start the class. It will be very better. It will be good. Because I don't need your, like, what can I tell you? I don't need any of your, I don't hear any of your voices, right? I'll be hearing your stupid noises. Because rather than telling the class, I wants to be, I was like scolding you much. Even you don't be having any kind of scoldings like this, because I don't like to scold the people or the students who are here. Because of one guy or one girl, no other should suffer, right? And all the time is wasting. We have only 30 days left. There's a vast syllabus to complete. Every day, one half an hour or 15 minutes, we'll be going for schooling or talking about the things you guys are doing on the class. Then, what is the use? I hope there's no use, right? You will never ask for any doubt. You will never get any question, like you never ask any question. I don't know whether you are understanding the topics or not. Even if I ask you to, like, if I ask you any question, you will not respond. It's up to you. I'm not bothering about it. But the only thing was making sounds in the class was very disgusting thing. Even we are from your age. We want to check how it works, right? Pop option. You can see. I want to pop name. With name which consists of a dictionary, like which consists of this element Ankit. Name is Ankit, right? These both get eliminated. If I want to eliminate, like pop up age. Let me run this. Before running, we have to save the code. You can see we got name printed as Ankit and age left the chart, like age was removed and password is ABC12. This is what we get. We have seen that pop concept, right? Let's get into get concept. Variable equals to name Ankit, like age equals 21, password. We have used the same example here also. We have taken as 1, 2, 3, 4. Print variable dot get password. We'll be getting as output as 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we want only password, right? Get is used for getting the things, like getting any kind of element from the dictionary. Next, empty dictionary. How to get empty dictionary? If we want to get empty dictionary, we just use the clear option, like clear command, to get the empty dictionary. I'll show how it works. Let's run the code. You can see we got empty places, empty dictionary, because we use it we use this clear command to get that empty dictionary. We don't want any elements to be in the dictionary. So if we want to get an empty dictionary, we'll use the clear method, like clear keyword. Next, we want to print all keys. For getting all keys, like what is key? This is the key. Name, age, and passwords are the key. So if you want to only print key rather than the element inside the key, we'll be using the variable key. Let's see the code. We have already this code, right? We'll be applying this code for this, that var dot key. Var dot key. I don't want to this. Clear this. One. I'll be running this. Just a minute. I don't know. These people are very late, coming very late. Where is this code? So we'll be running this. Why it is showing? Sorry, it's keys. Yeah, you can see here we have only name and password as keys. We have the element strings as Ankit and ABC134. So here what we do is we'll be writing the name, we'll be getting by, if we want only what are the keys we have used in this variable, we'll be getting by using the var.key command. Guys, I think you got this, right? This is how we get the keys. To print all the values, to print all the keys, we'll be getting this. For printing values like Ravi 21, ABC 123, where the values will be printed by using values keyword. By using this values keyword, we'll be printing, we'll be getting the values. Dict items. What is dict items? We have taken the variables like name, Ravi, age, password, and we want to print variable items. It's nothing but where it will be printing every value and key separately according to its way. Like if the name is the key, then Ravi is the value. Will be separately printed. Let's see how it will be, how we can use this. Will be printed separate. We'll be printing the values and keys of different things separately. It raises error, I think. We'll be doing this. Pages 21. Just run this. Oh yeah, I got it. Here, haven't. You can see here, we want all the dict items to be printed. In this code, you can see every dict item is printed separately. This is how we want every dict item to be printed. Right. I hope you are getting me. By using items keyword, we will be printing all the values and even keys of similar type in different sets. We'll be printing in different format. We'll be separating them by using this items keyword. Well, we get into dictionary values with using for loops. Dict values with using for loop. Before getting into topic, after completing the control statement, we'll be getting into this topic. I'll be telling this topic later. Let's get into the modification process. Modification is nothing but changing or appending. It's like if you want to change the name Ankit to some Raju, then we'll be using key and the variable and the key value to get the element inserted in place of it. It will be replacing it is a process of replacing the elements. Modification is nothing but the process of replacing the other elements by using, if you want to make any changes, you will be replacing the elements. Let me run this. You can see here what we get. In the place of page, we have 21 years, right? It was printed 50. I don't want any kind of age. I want to change password as some ww6 run. You can see here name Ankit, age 21, password as ww650. This is how the modification tool works. Right. Next. Next, what is an identifier in Python? Identifier is simple. We can simply say identifier is a variable. It is similar to variable, where identifier is nothing but name in Python program. It can be class name, function name, that is variable name or module name. Identifiers are nothing but name of the variable, like name of variable or name of the module or name of the class or name of the function. For example, let's take variable as a equals to 10, where method equals to m1, where class equals to a. This all combinedly or what can I tell you? It can be combinedly called as identifier or even separate variable name like a can be called as identifier, m1 is called as identifier, where class a is called as identifier. Rules of identifiers. It will only, we can only write identifier name with allowed characters like uppercase alphabets or by using lowercase alphabets or digits or underscore symbols. Only underscore digits up from 0 to 9 where uppercase, lowercase alphabets were allowed to write the identifiers. Identifiers can be start with only underscore number or uppercase or lowercase. Where you can see here, and it should not start with any sort of numbers. It should be start with only uppercase or lowercase character like where underscore. And it should not start with the digit. If we start it with the digit, we'll be getting an error. And they are case sensitive. You know what is meant by case sensitive. Here, case is different. If I write in lower case of C, that case is different in this identifier. So it is a case sensitive, and we can't use reserved words, reserved keywords. It mean inbuilt keywords can be used in these identifiers. You can see here, let's take an example of class A. Defining function as m1 cell, where print Ankit, print Ankush, print thank you. Where r equals to a, next we are taking an object that r equals to a is an object where r dot m1 should be printed. Let's see how it works. see how we got indentation error on line 2. Let's run it. Line 1. You can see here Ankit, Ankush, and thank you are printed. Like I have told you before, in other programming languages, we'll use some braces, curly braces for defining functions, classes, like which can be to look at like curly braces or any kind of braces in other programming language. In that place of braces for defining any kind of functions, which should be under the same class or under the same statement, we'll be using these kind of braces or something. But here when it goes to Python, it raises an indentation error. We'll call it as indentation. Indentation is nothing but spaces. 4 spaces equals to 1 indentation. Like combination of 4 spaces equals to indentation. We'll be getting errors according if we don't specify indentations, or if we specify even more indentations, we'll be getting the error. It will generate error. We want Ankit, Ankush, and thank you to be printed. You can see here by running this code, we'll be getting Ankit, Ankush, thank you. You can see here, right? This is how it displays. Oh my god. Next, that's called like identifier. We have taken a class, we have defined a class as class A, whereas we have defined a function as M1, where we thought of printing some Ankit, Ankush, and thank you as an object. In an object, so we have got an output of Ankit, Ankush, and thank you. Next, let's get into rush into operators. And what is an operator? Firstly, operators is nothing but symbols that perform a certain task. Or we can say another definition: we use an operator in case of operand to be in between any kind of 2 or 3 multiple operands to get the desired results. This is what we can say for operator. We can say as operator. We have many types of operators and few are here. Firstly, we have arithmetic operators. Those are plus, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division. So, and next, let's get into the relational operator. Well, we know relational operator is nothing but arithmetic operation will only goes with the simple calculations like division, subtraction, multiplication, where relational operator will be telling whether it is less than or greater than or less than or equals to, where it is double equals to, all that it will be telling our relational operator. Where logical operator we have almost 6 operators. First is arithmetic, next is relational, next is logical. Next comes with bitwise operator, where fifth one comes with assignment operator, and sixth one is special operator. Arithmetic operators you guys already know, plus that is subtraction, multiplication, everything will come under it. Relational operators are less than equals to or greater than equals to. All these will become under relational operator, where logical operators are and not. We'll be discussing in the upcoming time. We'll be discussing these kind of topics, where bitwise operator it may consist of and bitwise, whereas NAND and shift, bitwise shift left, and complement or XOR kind of bitwise operators. Next, let's come into assignment operators. In assignment operators, we'll be using them for getting some sort of players manage, like we will be getting assignments or assignment operators for getting some values which is divisible or divisible kind of values. Next, special operator consists of two types again. Identity operator whereas membership operator. In special operator, in identity operator we have is and is not. We'll be discussing later, where membership operator is also consist of in and not in. These are the operators we have. If we get into arithmetic operator, print a plus b, we have said it will be printing a plus b. We will be having flow division, whereas division, and even we'll be having a square root or square format. Let's see how it goes. Let's execute the code. How the arithmetic calculations will be taken. I want to change the values here. I want A equals to some sort of 32, where B equals to 5. So let me run this program. I want to print A plus B, A minus B, A star B. There is A slash B, where A double slash B, where A gives to B. You can see here we got printed of 37, 32 plus 5 is 37, where we got 32 minus 5 is 27, where we got every value, like we got the multiplication, we got floor division, we got division, every value we have got, and even we got the power value of the square value of the digits we have, which we have assigned here. Next, Arithmetic operator will be like this. When we get into relational operator, in relational operator, what we see is we'll be getting if the value is if the given value is correct, we'll be getting true. If the given value is not incorrect, we'll be treating it as false. Let's run this code. We'll be having less than equals to less than greater than or greater than equals to a complement b. We'll be having every concept here, like in relational operator. We'll be having it's like comparison. We'll be running this program. False, true, false, true, false, true. This is what we got. Why we got false true here? We will be getting it out. Because there's a like what why we get false true, false true, false true. Because if we print a is 13, 13 is less than b is 2, is false, right? That's why it was printed false. Where 13 is greater than b, that is 2, it was printed as true. Whereas a is less than or equals to b, then it is printed as false, where a is greater than or equals to b. That's why it was printed as true. Whereas when we come into a double equals to b, then it is printed as, that is 13 is double equals to 2, it is printed as false, where we get a complement b. We'll be getting the value as true. Let me run this. We have already done this program, right? Let me get into some other content, that is logical operators. In logical operators, we have which works on the logic a equals to 13, where b equals to 2. Print a is less than b and a is greater than b. We have to print according to it. Like we will be using and or operators here. In logical operators, let's see how it works. Logical operators are AND, OR, XOR. This is one method. Here, let's see. Just a minute. Let's see this code. Let's run this module. Let's see what it returns. It returns false, true, true. Why? Because A is less than B, where 13 is less than 2, where A is greater than B. It said both right, both conditions. If any condition, sorry, B is less than A and A is less than B. Both conditions are right. That's why it has told us like what it is like. You can see AND operator is used for both terms should be correct. It will be taking the both terms like A is less than B where B is less than A. This is how it will be getting. And if it say 13 is less than B or 13 is less than A, we get true. First thing you can see, A is less than B, A is greater than B. Both statements are not true. Like first, A is less than B, 13 is less than 2. It said it is not true. Where 13 is greater than 2, it is true. But both statements should be right. That's why it is displayed as false. Here, A is greater than B and A is less than B. They have given. Any one condition should be true. That's why we got one condition true. That's why it is printed as true. If we want to print like not A is less than B and A is greater than B. For not, we will be considering any one of the statement like or. If it accept any kind of the statement, then we'll be getting it as true. This is logical operator. Next, let's get into bitwise operator. Bitwise operators before applying with applicable for int and boolean values only. You can see here it is only applicable for int and boolean values only. Why? But why? Because These only it is applicable for like numeric values. That's why bitwise operators are only applicable for those kind of values. Next, mm, you can see here AND operator, bitwise AND. If both 1, then 1, else 0. It is nothing but if both are true, then it will be printed as true. If any of the 1 is true for bitwise OR, it is printed as true. If both same, then output is printed as 0, else 1. If both values are same, in NOR, both output will be printed as 0, else, if they are same, it will be printed as true, or else it will be printed as false. In complement, bitwise complement, if we get the value as 0 or 1, it will never change. Where it comes to right shift, this kind of operator is called as right shift. This kind of operator is called left shift. It's like open L on the left, where open L on the right. Where assignment operator is said to be equals to. This is what we call bitwise operators. When it comes to special operators, identity operator and membership operator. If I want to print 5 and 6, it is for bitwise operators. If you want to print 5 and 6, I hope you are aware of these kind of 101 and 110 numbers. What are these kind of numbers? These are called as binary numbers. Binary value of 5 is 101, whereas binary value of 6 is 110. I hope you have sorry, you have learned from analog digital subject, right? We will be having analog digital subject in second year, I think. So in that subject we used to learn all these kind of operators, assignment, arithmetic, logical. In the same way, we'll be learning binary conversions also. This is the conversion of 5 is equals to 101, we'll call it 101, where 6 is 110. The binary number of 6 is 110. If we check where 100 is equals to, or 100 is equal greater than or equals to 4. Sorry. Like 100 is what kind of 100, what we get if we write 100. What is the number or integer we get for this 100, for binary 100? That is 100 is the binary number of 4. This is the output we'll be getting. If we get into bitwise OR, we'll be getting, if we take 5 as 101, its binary number, where 6 is 110. If we get 111 by adding these two numbers, the output will be 7, because 111 is the output of integer of 7. Bitwise XOR. Actually, we have discussed in the previous session, previous topic, right? Bitwise operators. We'll be getting 1, we'll be getting 0, like that. If pi complements 6, if pi exhausts 6, we'll be getting, by adding this, we'll be getting 0, 1, 1, where it resembles output as P. We'll be getting the special operators, where special operators is like identity operator, first one, is and is not, where you can see here a equals to pi, where a equals to pi will take, sorry, it is b, a equals to pi and b equals to pi, both IDs are same, ID is same, so we use print a is b. If you want to print the same variable, we want to print same element to the different variable, we'll be printing a is b. By using this operator, we'll be printing, by using is operator, we'll be printing the same value to the other variable also. There we'll get the output as true. If both the values are same, we'll be getting the output as true. If both the values are different, we'll be getting the value as false. Next, example 2. Let's take a equals to 5 and b equals to 6, where print id of a is id of a as we want id of a and id of b, and also let's take id of a is 1 2 5 6 7 8. Let's take id of b is 1 2 6 7 8 2, where print a is b. It will not be possible, right? If these numbers are same, if the both IDs are same, we can be printing, we'll be printing the a is b, so we'll be getting true, or else we'll be getting false. They are not same, right? That's why we are getting false. Is not. Is not is used for where a equals to 5, b equals to 6. Print a is not b, because these two are not same, right? 5 and 6 are not same. So if by using is not, a is not b, it will show true, because 5 is not 6. That's why it is the true. If you want to say it is not the value of that ID, then we can say it as is not is true. Let's get into membership operator. In membership operator, we use in and not in, like we have used in this operator, right? In special operator, identity operator, we use is and is or right, is not right. In the same way, we'll be using in and not in. Variable equals to India is great, where print great in variable. Output is true, because India is great. That's why it is printed as true. It is in variable, right? That's why it is printed as true. If not, if we print hello not in variable, hello is not in the variable, because we have written hello in variable, so we can't say that it is not in variable. This is all for today. Like tomorrow we'll be going to learn flow control statements, where iterative statements, looping statements, We'll be completing them tomorrow. This is all for today. Guys, if you have any doubts, you can text me on the chat box. You can, or else you can ask me if you have any doubts in any topic. I'll be closing the session in 2 minutes. Guys, do you have any doubts? If you have any doubts, just raise the hand, or else give a question or give a reply on chat box. I'll be looking into it. Guys, have you understand the class, today's class? Alright, no one is responding. Do you have any doubts? Okay guys, you can leave. If you don't have any doubts, you can leave.